Want to hear something satisfying? Always. The Leafs beat the Bruins. Oh, want to hear something else satisfying? Yes. The Leafs beat Brad Marchand. Oh. Hi, everyone. Hello. The Leafs won a thing. Austin Matthews. Moto. Wizardry. And well, time for a rebuild. This team is ruining my life. Oh, here it comes. Oh, you're going to like this. Leafs win 4-2 over the Boston Bruins. Yes, the refs were bad. Yes, the officiating was kind of bad in this one. But you know what? I'll let you know something. They still count those wins. No one in NHL head office is going to wake up tomorrow and look at the score sheet and go, no, you can't. Nope, sorry guys, you got to take away the Leafs 2 points. It doesn't count. So if you're a Bruins fan, I totally get that feel. I just don't feel that way right now. I felt that way early on though. Brad Marchand dancing into the Leaf zone. Gardner not hard enough on him. Backus gets a puck, spins, fires, scores on Freddie Anderson. It is a 1-0 Bruins lead. Gardner got flack on the broadcast for that, and rightfully so, but that's one I would have liked Freddie to save. And I'm like, okay, buddy, I hope you have a better game after that. Foreshadowing. Then silly time starts. Nikita Soshnikov runs into the Bruins zone and he decks Patrice Bergeron from behind. Bergeron gets up, scrum ensues, and they both get penalties. So it's 4-on-4 after one of the Bruins' best players gets decked from behind by a fourth line Leafs rookie. Dude, the Leafs were incredibly fortunate to come out of that with it just being 4-on-4. I thought Sosh might have been done for the night. Question of the game, did you think the same thing? And let's go even further than that. You think Sosh is going to get a game or two for that? He might. Maybe a fine, maybe nothing. He did get penalized. Technically, it was only a minor, but he did. That's one of those weird things where I don't know if Sosh should have got 5, but doesn't it feel wrong that he got the same amount of penalty minutes that Bergeron did? It's good for the Leafs, but if I was a Bruins fan, oh. Shortly after, Mitch Marner with the puck. He's a Leaf man floating a wicked backhand pass to Riley like Morgan Riley like, oh my god, I'm on the same team as that guy. He stopped by Rass and then he puts it in. Guess what? It's a tie game 1-1. This kid is disgusting. And then shenanigans ensue for the rest of the first and the second. Brad Marchand and Leo Komarov. It's like the Tupac and Biggie of hockey chirping. And oh, what I would give to be a fly on the wall for that. The mics were actually picking up some of it. What was great, did you see the shot of those two chirping? And Bozak's just sitting in the middle like, it's like front row seats, except instead of you paying money for the ticket, you get $4.2 million. And then Zaitsev and Marchand going at it all game long. Except Zaitsev got a penalty for breathing on Marchand. Like, Marchand is an elite player in the NHL, okay? Let's just say it. He's an elite player, he's an elite scorer, he's one of the best scorers in the entire game. He is a strong athlete. He is sturdy. It is hard to knock him off the puck. He is fierce, he is ferocious, and he is strong and grounded. Except for when he can draw a call, then he becomes a mud wrestler. That was brutal. When Marchand got hit by Zaitsev, it was like when Super Mario dies. And this game has everything. Ferocity, the chirping, the hitting, the going back and forth. Freddie making some great saves. Rass making some great saves. The Leafs getting great chances. The Bruins getting great chances. The clock does not work. Which was okay with me because I could go with the game going on forever. Oh, what's that? The Leafs don't get any points if the game doesn't finish. Finish the damn game! And this is when it's got to get even more annoying if you're a Bruins fan. Matt Martin and Zdeno Chara going at it. Remember they had that fight and all of Leafs Nation at the same time was like, oh, Martin's in a fight! Oh my god, it's against Chara. It's a very strange feeling because he was brought in to instill confidence and yeah, this guy's gonna be tough and stick up for the team. And in his first fight, everyone's like, oh my god, don't die. Well, he didn't die here. He got a coincidental minor with Zdeno Chara. Again, that's a fortunate coincidental minor. The Leafs lose Matt Martin for 2 minutes. Bruins lose Chara. Credit where credit's due. Martin, I thought, looked great in this one. There was one particular shift where the fourth line was kind of hemmed in their own end, but for the most part, I thought they were doing their job, bringing energy to the team, defensive responsibility, and Martin was just laying bombs. Earlier in the season, I criticized Martin. Yeah, he's getting tons of hits, but how many of them looked like they hurt? These ones looked like they hurt. And then about 3 minutes to go in the game, oh my god, are you kidding me? The Leafs are getting a penalty for that? Here it is. Here's the refs evening things out. You know, that happens in the first period, the Soshnikov thing. And they wait all this time to even out the score. I can't believe that. And of course the Leafs are going to get screwed here. The Bruins are going to score a power play goal. And the Leafs are going to be struggling. I'm sorry, it's the Bruins penalty? And they finally show the replay. And Dominic Moore hits Soshnikov. Soshnikov is nowhere near the puck. Interference. Now, that was callable? I don't know, man. Because look, there are games where you can get away with nothing, and there are games where the refs put away their whistle. This game was weirdly both. Everything and nothing was called at the same time. It was one of the most strangely officiated games I've seen. And I think whether they're going to call everything or nothing, all an NHL player wants is consistency. Could you call that interference? Absolutely. Is that interference based on the way the game had gone to that point? I don't know, man. But again, the Leafs benefit from that, so I don't care. Rask with an unreal save. Oh my god, the Bruins are going to kill off the penalty, and then it's going to go to overtime, and even the shootout, and then they're going to win. Oh, never mind, Post Lightyear to the rescue! The Leafs get a power play goal late in the game, and it looks potentially a lot like a game winner. And I'm just thinking about how mad I would be if I was a Bruins fan right now. Except that thought is buried behind a bunch of yay thoughts. It's like, oh, the Leafs are getting 2 points. Hockey's the best. I really like ice cream. Chips are cool too. I'm sorry for Bruins fans. Just over a minute ago, the Leafs are struggling to get the puck out. Willie, what are you doing now? Willie's gonna ice it, and oh my god, the Bruins are gonna get it back down to the Leafs end, and then they're gonna, oh, Willie scored. Oh, that's nice. His 19th of the season. 3-1 Leafs. Willie, one more away from 20. Get that bonus there, buddy. And now just under a minute remaining. Kadri on his own side of center. Oh my god. And that goes into... It was that kind of game for the Bruins. 4-1 Leafs. Oh, the Leafs have a 4-1 lead. Shut up! Dominic Moore scores with 10 seconds left, but this one's over. Wait, no. If they score a goal every 5 seconds... No, this one's over. Confidence. Never once did that math. Ever. No. I'm scarred, okay? And the Leafs win a 2-1 game 4-2. The officials called everything. The officials called nothing. The clock didn't work. The 2-1 win was a 4-2 win. Everything up was down, west was east, everything was nuts in this game. And I don't care. All I care about is the Leafs got 2 points, the Bruins got this many. The Leafs pulled within 1 point to the Boston Bruins with a game in hand. Not to make fun of the Leafs for winning an enormous game, but look at their numbers next to the Rangers. How do you do, fellow wildcard team? The Rangers would be leading the Atlantic with a 3-point cushion right now, but no, you're a wildcard team. 4 of the top 5 teams in the NHL are from the Metro. It's so stupid. Now, Bruins fans, I gotta talk to you, okay? Because I've been alluding to this all video. I'd be upset if I were you. I get it. Leafs got a few breaks in this one. They got a few breaks from the officials. You know, some missed calls, some strange calls against the Bruins. They even got some help from the hockey gods. William Nylander and Nazem Kadri firing what would probably usually be icing calls. Nope, they're in the back of your net. 2 goals. The Leafs were getting away with a lot, and you were getting away with not very much. How does it feel? Because look, I'm not going to say this makes it right, but the Bruins have benefited from a few of those wins over the last few years. The Bruins? Yeah, the Bruins. And I could see how this would be difficult to cope with if you had everything go your way for like 6 years now. But you know, I get it. The sympathy, it's here. I'm not saying this game is the best example of it, but what have I been saying for so long? A huge difference in the Leafs-Bruins series, a huge difference in Game 7, was the Bruins knew what they could get away with. The Leafs did not. I'm not even hating on the Bruins for it. It was a skill of theirs. If you know you can get away with something, if you know you can do something to hinder your opponent and you're not going to get called for it, why wouldn't you do that? You are paid to win hockey games. You better do it. All I'm saying is if you do that enough, the refs start to just call nothing. And if you're mad at me saying that, I get it. You're right. You're right. You're even right. But ask the other 29 teams. They're right to think the way that they do. And you know what? You're right to think the way that you do. You should be cheering for your team. I cheer for mine. Woo! All I'm saying is it's usually miserable to be another team playing against the Bruins. Just not tonight. It was pretty great. A couple little things before we go. Connor Carrick looking great in this one. And of course, he got into like a punching contest in the first period of his return. Feisty little jerk, but he's our feisty little jerk. Oh, Bruins fans, see, I get it. And Freddie Anderson has looked good recently. And Bobby Cappuccino tweeted this out. You know what? He's right. Roman Polak has looked good recently too, man. And now the Leafs head on the road to play Columbus on Wednesday. Woo. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell all your friends. It was good to be the Leafs tonight. And just like the puck was to the Bruins net in the final 3 minutes of this game, let me ask you, are you in?